my peepers. Welcome to Shalene's Creativity Room. This is Flosstube number 125. I didn't do this live because I have a lot to show you. I bought a couple things. I don't show you the PDFs I buy, but physical things I will show you. Some YouTubers I've watched. Yeah. So, news. The new 2025 HAED Stitch Along has sign-ups, I think today. They've already shown all the pictures that are for next year. This chickie is not doing it next year. Nope. And it's not anything against HAED. I just did not see a chart that I really wanted. The only one that said yes was the compass. But in the long run, it's like, do you like it that much, or would you rather work on something else next year? So my goal is, when Astrology Cat is done, because it has to be done by noon December 15th, in order for me to get the 2 free charts besides the charts for this year. I don't think that will be an issue. Yeah, I don't think that will be an issue. So I already know pretty much what 2 charts I want. And they're from Dragon Muse, because they are my new favorite designer on HAED. Anyways, let's get started, shall we? I have things written down in here. I may get them in order. I don't know. Anyways, I did work on Halloween Quaker, and I do have some more things I'm changing. Yeah. Okay. Halloween Quaker was chosen from my cronies and to work on for the month. Some started it, some are just working on it. So that's Halloween Quaker by Lila's Studio. Absolutely love it. Yeah, I should have put Icy Hot on my shoulder. I'm having a horrible time this year with arthritis. Anyways, that's how much is done. Look at that. So this month I finished this part. I finished the web, the pumpkins, these 2 motifs, and I did all of this down here. So that is everything that I did this month. It is nice when you get a break from a HAED because it's all confetti stitching and you can actually work, you know, just a couple colors and get a lot of stitching in. But yeah, that's how much Halloween Quaker is done. I do not remember what the fabric is. I don't remember at all. I know this is Ada because I couldn't get the color. I think it's the color called for, but I'm not positive. Anyways, I couldn't get it in the color I wanted, in the count I wanted, so I got it in this. But it's so pretty. I love it. Yep. And I'm using DMC and not the Classic Colorworks. I don't own any Classic Colorworks. I am hoping to maybe start rectifying that next year. The LNS that I go to, that's 45 minutes to an hour away, has a stitch-in every the first and third Thursday of the month, and every Saturday. So I haven't gone on a Saturday yet because I forget that she does it now on Saturdays. Okay, this is Halloween. I'm just gonna set it here. So you know, maybe once I start going like next Thursday, if depending on the weather, because you know it's starting to get colder, snow. It can be any time now. So I'm thinking I might buy 1 or 2 colors a month. Or every time I go. Yeah, and I've been buying Mill Hill kits when I go. I buy 1 every time I go. That's my plan. I wanted to start buying a Mill Hill kit every week from 123 Stitch. Unfortunately, my husband's hours were cut. There is no more overtime. He's been doing overtime for over a year. That means $600 less a month. I have groceries to pay for. I do not know how that will happen, but we will make it happen because I'm good with crunching my numbers. Anyway, so as of right now, I really don't see that happening because starting this month, I want to have 1 new start a month. That's it, 1 new start a month. And for, I already have the piece of fabric I need in my cart on 123 Stitch, and that's like $30. So, I need to order that next week to have it here. So, yeah, there's just some small changes going on again. Hopefully things will pick up again soon. Anyways, that was Halloween Quaker. I have a couple finishes that I will show. Yeah, I have 2. I'm going to show you Astrology Cat, and I believe that I am changing my project bag because I got this for July. Patriotic. But it's a cat. So, I think I'm going to put it in my Rosie bag. Yep, put it in my Rosie bag. I have, this is HAED Astrology Cat. That's one of the patterns for the 2024 HAED Stitch-Along. Isn't that cute? So the compass colors are all this blue and these gold colors. That's for next year. That's why I wanted to do it, to go along with this. And I'm like, no. Although I could sign up for it and just get the chart. I don't have to start it right away because I don't want any of the other ones. Right? I don't know. I got too many that I want to start, so I probably won't sign up for it. Anyways, I am at 76.87%. This is all that I have done to do. This is all I have left, I should say. Look at his eye. Look at his eye. Yes. I love stitching on this. I actually have enough to probably do a story keep out of this. But, yes. Almost done. I work on this Monday through Thursdays. I put in at least 440 stitches on each of the days. But yeah, look at that. It's gorgeous. I love it. It will be done by December 15th. Because, you know, once we get to December 1st or even the end of this month, I'll be just focusing on that till it's done. But yeah, loving it, loving it. Okay, HAED stocking. That is not in a project bag. It needs to go into a project bag. Do I have a Christmas one? Hold on. I do. I have this one. So this is a stocking. I know it's not Christmassy, so my son can leave this up year round. But I'm going to put it in the Christmas bag. So this is Stocking Treasure Dragon by Miles Pinckney. It's a HAED, of course. I'm almost done, you guys. Let me see. Where is the paper from last week? I am at 90.49%. And I will be working on it this weekend. 90.49%. Yeah, that's it. Almost done, you guys. I will be putting Justin's name up here when it's done. He will get it like this at Christmas. I already talked to my sister-in-law, and she said she will sew it up for me as a stocking. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, so I am loving that. I got little pieces of my electric blanket, the little fuzzies all over everything. So yeah, that's the stocking. I am almost done. So I work on this Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I try to put in at least 210 stitches. I usually put in like 300 or 400. It will be done this month. It will be done this month. So once that is done, then the cat will be worked on all week long. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to put that in here. Maybe. Okay. Shannon Christine Winter Snow Fun. Is that this one? Nope. I gotta find it. I am, like I said, making a few changes. To my schedule. Okay, so here is Winter Snow Fun. I started last year. And that's what I have done. I have, just a quarter of it done. It's cute. And I'm enjoying stitching on this. But yeah, that's what's done on it so far. And that's... So I've done half of him and then all of this. Yep. So that's Winter Snow Fun. Love my Shannon Christines. Okay. Next are my Mill Hills. Okay, I have this one going. So when I go to the cross stitch store to stitch, I take a small kit with me. And so right now it is Gingerbread House. Mill Hill Gingerbread House. So that's what I'm working on. Oh, and I only work on this when I'm at the cross stitch store. So I have that much done on it. I love stitching on these. They do have wooden frames now that are magnetic that you can put this on to stitch. I am not paying $30. I am sorry. A Q-snap is $15, and the Nurge is half of that price. And you want me to pay $30 for a piece of wood with a magnet? No, I don't think so. And I don't mind stitching these in hand. I stitch really well. I hold on to it like this, and I have the needle go up and down between these two fingers, and I move my fingers down when I need to. It works for me. It's more difficult when I'm on this side, but it still works for me. No. Would I like one? Yeah, but I'm not paying $30. Nope. So that's what I stitch on when I go to the cross stitch store. Monday nights is Mill Hill Monday. There's a group of us that have decided that on Mondays we're going to stitch on Mill Hills. I stitch on mine after dinner, after I've put in the 440 stitches on my Astrology Cat. Now, once the Astrology Cat is done, I will start stitching on this on Mill Hill right after dinner. So if my cat, I don't get in the 440 stitches until like 7 or 8 p.m., I am not pulling out my Mill Hill till those stitches are in. But the one that a bunch of us are stitching on is Enchanted Pumpkin. And while I'm here, I want to show the ones I just bought. Okay. So we are stitching on Enchanted Pumpkin. So I only stitch this on Monday nights. And I will stitch on it on Monday night till it's finished. So that's what I have. Let me see, I'll do this again. That's how much of it I have done. So there is 2 or 3 colors throughout this. I think what I'm going to do when I go back in is I'm going to add the black that's in here. And then I will move on to this. And I think I'll do this middle part last. So yeah, right now I'm doing all this. So I will go in and do all the black that's through here, the black floss. Then I'll go in and do those oranges again, and then the black, and then I'll do the center part of the pumpkin. When that is all done, then I will add the beads. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. Enjoying it very much. And right now I have it stored in this. All of my Mill Hills are stored in here. And I even have some finishes, which, there they are. I will show those last also. So let me get this back in here. I do have a new project tote bag coming, and my Mill Hills will be going in that. That's what I have decided anyways. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. So I did work on that. When I did the Stitchopoly board, I was enjoying the Stitchopoly board for October. But I am changing things up a little bit starting this month. But I landed once on Halloween Quaker. I landed on Shannon Christine. And I landed on Winter. So that's why I stitched on Shannon Christine Winter Snow Fun. I stitched on it twice. Another one I landed on was Paine Free. And that is the Chromatic Dragon. See this bag? I need to get fabric. I need to get to, I don't know where, because Joanne's is gone. And Hobby Lobby has some fabric, but not a lot. So I have to figure out where I can get fabric besides a quilt shop. I might have to go to a quilt shop. I want fabric to make project bag and Grande for dragons, mermaids, fairies, and I think gnomes. Was there 4? I know there was 4 that I wanted. It might have been gnomes. Anyways, I've been still working on the black. So this is what it's going to look like. This has to be done next year for Christmas. This is what Justin wants next year for Christmas. This is by Paine Free. The artist is Gudrun Hall. Chromatic Dragon. Love this. Anyways, right now I've been working on the black. That's it. Just the black. And he will be stitched on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays of next year. So he'll be done next year. That won't be an issue. But yeah. Not a lot to show you because it's all black. So this. Okay. And I do like the bags that have the plastic in the front so you can see what it is. But I am not that picky because, you know, I like my project bags. Another one that I worked on, let's see, where are you? It landed on Just Cross Stitch Halloween on Stitchopoly. So let's see. Page. I will show you what it's going to look like. So it'll look like this when it's done. It's called A Spirited Mandala. It is from the Just Cross Stitch 2011 Halloween issue. I am doing it on an orange. I think the called for orange. And the floss is 310. Okay, so the fabric is 28 count Lugana. The color is called Voodoo, and it's by Picture This Plus. So where's the top? Yep, that's the top. That's what I have done. So I am all the way over to this side, and then it'll come over here. But I like stitching on these monochromatic because it's just one color. And you can get a lot of stitching done when you're not changing colors. But yeah, A Spirited Mandala. I'm hoping to finish it next year. Because I'm going to explain what I'm doing starting this month. Okay. Split could go down here. Another one that I was working on this month. Some people started it as a new start. Mine is a whip. So one day this month, I stitched on Lola Crow's Haunted Library. So that's what it's going to look like. I'm still on part 3, I believe. So I've done the staircase. And now I'm working on this part here, the bookcase. And I know this is Ada. No, I don't. I know you guys are not used to me working on Ada. But when there's no quarter stitches in that, I don't mind. So that's what's done. So yeah, I'm still working on the bookcase. Look at that though. I love stitching on this. And I like stitching it in the parts how they came to us, emailed. I do have the Deadly Aquarium. I do have that, and I want to start that next year. So, yeah. I do not know when I will get to this again. Hold on. Okay. I have sinus issues. It's the weather fluctuating. Another one that I stitched on this month is Snowy. Snowy is getting stitched on every other Saturday. And this is a HAED. It's Quick Stitch Long-Tailed Snowy. The artwork is by Annie Rodrigue. And I forget what percentage I am on him. But I got that much done on him. Is it a possibility to finish him next year? I don't think so. But I can get a lot done on him because we work on him every other Saturday night. So after dinner is when I would pull this out and stitch all night. So yeah. Okay. I started a new piece. Wait a minute. Twice this month, Stitchopoly landed on this piece. This is Spring Angel by Joan Elliott. So I think it landed on Joan Elliott. And let me show you what she'll look like. And she is if this book, my magazine fell apart. So page 11. So she's going to look like that. Spring Angel, isn't she pretty? I have finished one of her angels. But I like full coverages. I never used to mind working with the Chromatic and doing back stitching, and now I don't like all the back stitching. Anyways, this is how much is done. So for October, I stitched some of these flowers, and I worked on that. Not much. I didn't get much done at home. I didn't get much done on it. She will be pretty when she's done. And I'm not one to give up on projects and throw them away. I just work slowly on the ones I don't care for. Let's see. What's in here? Oh, it also landed on Mirabilia on my Stitchopoly board. So I pulled out Mirabilia August Peridot Fairy. She's like one of my favorites. The greens in her wings are absolutely gorgeous. Okay. So that's what I have done. So in October, I worked around on her hair in this headpiece up here. So that's what I worked on, was her hair and up through here, her headpiece. Not a lot, but it was a little bit. But look at those wings. Aren't they beautiful? She's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And I know I don't tell you all the time what the fabric is, because sometimes I don't have it written down in front of me. Another thing I am not doing the end of this year is a whip parade. Because last year I did the whip parade and it did it, 4 or 5 parts, hours long. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. You can go back and look if you want to watch last year's. You already know what some of the patterns are that I finished this year. What's in here? That's what's in here. Okay. 2 things that I bought. Oh no, I have another new start that I start. I also worked on Beauty and the Beast. This wasn't a new start. Stitchopoly landed on Sunflower Stitches. This is the first piece that I did by Sunflower Stitches. Where didn't I have a new start? Oh, yeah, that was where did I put it? It was here. I had her because I was looking at it. Oh, she's down there. Anyways, this is how much is done on Beauty and the Beast. Not a lot. I'm up in this corner here. But yeah, that's Beauty and the Beast. And I stitched on that because I landed on that on Stitchopoly. Okay. The new start is another Sunflower Stitches. Sunflower Stitches. Stitches So Beautiful, and the new one I just found because of Jen has so many patterns that I want, it's not even funny. Anyways, I started Snippet Snow White. And I started up in here. No, actually I decided to start with black. So I didn't start up in here, I started here somewheres. So I decided to stitch some of the black. There's the black. Yep. Okay. Now I will show you what I bought. So, because I want to start, I have a list. It's 4 pages long of all the Mill Hill full coverages that I want. I don't want every single one, because there's a lot of them. There is only a few I don't want. But at my LNS, they have a lot of the Christmas villages. So this is Cafe Grande. So I bought this at the cross stitch. Their prices are a lot cheaper than 1, 2, 3 Stitch. And since I'm there, I didn't have to pay shipping. Even though 1, 2, 3 Stitch has the best shipping prices. But yeah, so there's that. They didn't have any of their Halloween ones. But I did talk to the owner, and she will order me any Mill Hills that I want. And they're over $3 a piece, cheaper than 1, 2, 3 Stitch. Then from 1, 2, 3 Stitch, because I ordered this before I found out I can order from her, I got Haunted Library. And this is an autumn series. Yep. So they will go into my Mill Hill bag. And when I buy one, I mark the list up. I have 2 finishes. Don't be so excited. They were small. I know a finish is a finish. So I finished Star Topped Tree. I just don't have the charm, this little heart charm. And that's okay because this is for me. But all the stitching is done and the beadwork. So there's the mitten. And then this is the cuff that you cut out and you sew it on here. And then this little star gets cut out and put on the tree up here. So those 2 are done. Well, I should say one. It's one piece. So once all these little ornaments are finished, they all go into this plastic bag, and when they're all done, I'm going to spend a day of cutting them out and putting them together. I also finished Reindog. All the stitching and the beadwork is done. So his antler, he'll get cut out, the antlers will get cut out, and then the antlers get sewn up here. But that is done. Isn't that cute? Reindog. Yep. Okay, so my new start in November will be started the weekend of my cross stitch weekend. After I work on the stocking dragon. This is such a big bag that I use it for that. It is by a new full coverage to me company called Puck's Closet. And I found out about this from Jen's World of Stitches. This is called Sunrise Over an Autumn Village. It's 500 by 500 stitches. There's 68 colors. Look at that. Isn't that freaking gorgeous? Ah, I love autumn. It's my favorite season. And then winter. I absolutely love this. So I have to order fabric for that. So that will be the new start in November. Okay. HAED had announced that they were going to get, oh, and I got the hiccups, that they were going to get rid of their solo collection. So to purchase whatever you need by, I think, December 1st. So I had put a couple things in my cart. Then Michelle decided they're not going to retire the solo collection. So I don't need them, which is good. They did retire a few, was it Ann Stokes designs yesterday. So yesterday was the last day you could get those. I think that's who it was. I think it was Ann Stokes. Okay. YouTube. I've watched. I watched Becky's Madness for Craft, and I try not to miss her videos. Enchanting Stitching, which is Dawn. Jen's World of Stitches, which I have to watch. I haven't watched, I might have watched Mondays, but I haven't watched any this week. I need to watch them. Yorkshire Crafter, which is Julie. Bling It Up, which is Rochelle. Dizzy Stitcher. Addie's Cross and Quilts. Stitchman Darcy. Sad news, him and his wife split up. I don't know why. Not my business. maybe they'll work it out. I don't know. And Stitching Jewels Designs. If you have never bought from her and you want to, go check her out. There is a link below. For one time only, you get a certain percentage off of your order. Not just one chart, but your order. One time use only. Yeah, so I have a pen for Flosstube next month. I'm just going to tell you what's going on. I'm not going to do Stitchopoly anymore. I did enjoy it. It's too many projects at a time. I'm going back to spinning the wheel, and I'm not sure. I was thinking about spinning it just once and just focusing on that one on the days that I don't stitch on Mill Hill, Snowy, or the other Mill Hill. Or I might spin it for every week, but I think it's going to be once a month. So, this is how it works. Monday is Mill Hill Monday. I always work on the stocking. So I'm talking about in the evenings. We have Mill Hill. Tuesday is the wheel. Wednesday is the wheel. Thursday is either Mill Hill or the wheel. Friday is the wheel. Saturday is Snowy every other Saturday, and Sunday would be the wheel. I didn't add in Lawn Dog on my Sundays anymore during cross stitch weekend. I'm done with that. I'm not done with the Lawn Dog, but it will get worked on again eventually. What else is going on? I still have the focus pieces of the month in my newsletter, and I still need to put out the newsletter with December stuff on it. There won't be any more newsletters after this year. You will get one at the beginning of the year to let you know what weekends are the cross-stitch weekend Zooms. And you'll get that once a month. Because on that newsletter will be the dates and the link to my Zoom. So that won't change. You'll still get that. But, yeah. I think that's it. Also, starting January, I'm still going to be doing Mill Hill Monday with the girls. And Thursdays will be Tiny Thursdays. I already have my list of all my tinies. Anything that's a small. Most of them are Halloween. Out of my Just Cross Stitch Halloween issues. Not all of them. I do have other small kits that are not Mill Hill that got included in Tiny Thursday. So, that's what's next year. So, next year, you know, because my Astrology Cat will be done. So, Monday through Thursday, I will be working on HAED Chassis. Yep. HAED Chassis. I would like it finished next year. If it's not, it will be close to a finish. So I'm working on that Monday through Thursday. Then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I am working on that pain-free Chromatic Dragon. Okay, those are my main focus. and every other Saturday night will be snowy. Hopefully I can get a lot done on snowy next year. But I'm going to spin the wheel the first of every month, and I'll do it on here. And that is going to be my nighttime piece on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, for the rest of this year, Thursdays when I'm not at the cross stitch store, Fridays and Sundays. So I can get a lot of something stitched on instead of pulling something out different every night to work on it, to get a few stitches in. I don't like that. I'd rather focus on a couple pieces. So let's see what November is. Okay, are we ready? I already have my wheel set up. I do need to take out my other wheel because I redid my wheel. And when I start this will go on the wheel because I don't have anything yet by Puck's Closet. Not every HAED is on this wheel. I have one story keep, one mini, one quick stitch, and one full on the wheel. One Stitch is So Beautiful, one Paine Free besides Chromatic Dragon. Just Cross Stitch Halloween, I picked one. Mirabilia, I picked just one. Nora Corbett, Bella Filipina, just one. I did Carolyn Manning, Shannon Christine. So I only picked one from each to put on the wheel. Once that's finished, I will put a different one by that designer on the wheel. So are we ready? Did I get rid of 2024? Let's see. I want to delete this. And I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how to delete an app or a wheel. I've done it, but I don't remember how. Maybe this is it. Yep. Delete the wheel. Whoops. Okay. So let's go with the new wheel. Are we ready? This is what will be stitched on in the evenings for November. Sunflower Stitches Beauty and the Beast. Sunflower Stitches Beauty and the Beast. Now, my other question to myself, or your opinion, when I spin the wheel, I've already chosen this for November. Do I hide that slice or just leave it there? So if I spin it again in December, it could land on it again. I'm wondering if I should hide. I'm wondering if each month I should hide the slice. And then once I've gone through the whole wheel, I start it over again. Yeah, that's what I'm debating. Right now I'm going to leave it there. What's your opinion? And yes, I want opinions. All of them. I need comments, you guys. Comments. And like the video. I think I'm going to like this instead of Stitchopoly. And I think I'm going to like where I will focus on this instead of doing a different one every night or every week. I think I like this idea better. I think I can get more things stitched on this way. And like I said, if I hide the slice, it gives me something different every month to work on. And I forget how many slices. Does it tell me how many slices I have? No. I thought it would, but it doesn't. It doesn't tell me how many slices I have. That's okay. That is okay. So, yeah, New Start, Mill Hill, The Wheel, Snowy, the Dragon Stocking, and Astrology Cat. Those are what's getting worked on. And I'm good with that. I am. Yeah, and this way, every month when I start a new one, it gives me something to look forward to. Now, my other thing is, do I just start this on one night during cross stitch weekend or Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? I'm thinking Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of cross stitch weekend. So 3 days worth in the evening of working on this. Next year, HAED Astrology. I just stitch on it during the day. I'm not going to have a set amount of stitches. I'd like at least 400, but if I don't have it done by dinner time, that's fine, because it doesn't have an end date. The only thing that has an end date is the Chromatic Dragon. And I thought of doing the Chromatic Dragon 4 days a week instead of 3, and then moving HAED Chessie to 3 days a week, but I'm good with this. I'm good with how I'm having it set up for now. And you know me, a couple months down the road, it might be this isn't working for me. But I think spinning the wheel and just picking one project for the whole month, one extra in the evenings, the smaller pieces, like that winter snow fun, can probably be done. A Nora Corbett, I can get a lot done on a Nora Corbett. I may be able to finish it in a month. So that's why I am seriously liking this better than the Stitchopoly. Nothing against Becky on Stitchopoly. I am so glad she talked about it and showed it on her channel. It works for her. No, I don't want to have that many projects going. Last year was Start 'em All. I enjoyed that. It was fun. Now I just want to finish some. And working on something different every time I roll the dice, just no. So, yeah. And I could do the Stitchopoly board and just roll the dice for one project for the whole month. I like my wheel app. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to continue doing. This was fun. I know this is a long video. I had a lot to show and to talk about. I know that the girls want to pick like 2 dates a month starting in January to stitch on just a Halloween piece. I'm not doing that, and they're picking 1 date a month, probably the 25th, to stitch on Christmas. I am not doing that either, because Tiny Thursdays is mostly all Christmas, mostly all Halloween with some Christmas. So they're going to get stitched on anyway, so I'm not doing that. And it's just something that we do on our own, and then we post pictures to each other. That's it. It's nothing, there's nothing else going on with it, and we just chat about it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to next year and doing it this way. I'm still getting some smalls worked on, some Halloween, you know, and some older pieces. So it'll be fun, and let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I am not doing a newsletter anymore next year like we have been. It's just going to have the cross stitch weekend dates and the link to the Zoom. And that's it. So, I am going to say goodbye, and I will see you guys all next month. You all have a great autumn. Happy Thanksgiving. Love you guys. Bye-bye.